All right, here we go. 1. This man was rewarded for denouncing his brother to Sartak Khan of the Golden Horde.
Is this Alexander Nevsky?
It is.
Nice! Whoa.
All right, 2. Gene Sibelius rearranged and dedicated his song Solitude for this performer. Though this performer sang the role of Ulrika in Verdi's A Masked Ball in 1955, she preferred to focus on recitals. When she was refused permission to sing in the desert.
Marian Anderson?
Correct.
Nice.
That came up in the U.S. History Week.
Number 3, Jack Kerouac lived with Bill Garver in this country, an experience that inspired a poetry collection named after the blues of its capital. William S. Burroughs shot and killed his lover Joan Vollmer in this country in a game of William Tell using...
Who was it? Oh, sorry. Austria?
Incorrect. Using guns and shot glass. Ambrose Bierce disappeared.
Mexico?
Mexico.
Nice.
Okay. 4. This man's decision to allow an enemy to retreat prompted that enemy to say, "Today the victory has been the enemy's. Had there been any one of them to..."
Fort Freedom Island?
Incorrect. Then to gain it. This man's son lost the battle of Naulacus and was captured a year later in Miletus. The father of Sextus was sent to Hispania to deal with the revolt of Sertorius.
Pompey?
Pompey.
Okay.
4. This man's decision. Oh, I just read that. 5. The plaintiff's lawyer in this court case was provided by PBS Pinchback Citizen Committee. That lawyer
Was
was.
this Plessy v. Ferguson?
Yes, it was.
PBS Pinchback was a Black Oak Senator.
Yeah.
6. This country's government was based in Stormont until its 1972 collapse, after which the Sunningdale Agreement tried.
Like Ireland?
Incorrect. And after which the Sunningdale Agreement tried and failed to create power sharing. Soldiers killed 28 civilians during the Bogside Massacre of this nation, and Bobby Sands died at...
Northern Ireland?
Yes.
Oh,
I was not allowed to accept or from Ireland, being a separate country. That was 6, let's go to 7. This composer's 3rd symphony is dedicated to the 1st of May, and he wrote a reply to just criticism after his opera Lady Macbeth of the Mitensk district.
Shostakovich.
Yeah,
Nice.
that is correct. 8. A stretch from 1834 to 1836 is the only time period in which 2 people share the duties of this position. A person in this position polarized ice cream in the U.S. and saved the Lansdowne
It's like the First Lady of the United States.
That's right.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's that to do with ice cream? That's all Billy Madison.
How can you
There you go.
Number 9. The perpetrators of this event hired Arthur Little in an attempt to claim that a saboteur had damaged a vital component. Pablo Bartholomew captured an image of an ashen-faced girl in a hastily made mass grave in the aftermath of this event. The Eveready Company was forced to clean up
My way?
Incorrect. The methyl isocyanate that was spread during this event. Over 4,000 people died during, for 10 points. What 1984 gas?
Sure.
Incorrect. Gas leak at a pesticide plant in Madhya Pradesh.
Bhopal.
Bhopal, sorry.
Yes.
All right, 10. In the 1930s, this country built the world's largest fortress, the supposedly impregnable Fort Ibn Emmanuel.
Belgium.
Belgium, yes. Because they could.
Oh, okay.
Insurance taxes in like 6 hours with 100 characters. Yes.
That's why you don't build your forts that big. That paratroopers can get into it.
So like France made the whole country afford.
All right, let's go to the bonus round, shall we?
Bonus.
Sure. 50, 40, 10.
Or
Number 1.
how many?
50. 50 cents. During the American Revolution, this non-American ruler's distaste for the British Navy's tendency to search neutral ships for contraband.
Captain the Great.
Yes, it is. I'll just say
Our neutrality.
Yeah.
All right. so I'll give you guys a bonus. Catherine's rule was disrupted by this Cossack revolt, the largest peasant revolt in Russia's history. The leader of this revolt pretended to be the deceased Tsar Peter III.
So this is Yemelyan and Pugachev's revolt.
Correct.
I got myself that person.
Oh, yeah, floods.
All right, 2. The base of this work disappeared before this work was presented to King Louis XIII in a deliberate effort to redate this work as being from a more respected period of art. A massive propaganda campaign to promote this work in France occurred when a work displaying the same object was returned to Italy after the Napoleonic Wars. This work's subject originally held an apple, according to claims by...
Venus de Milo.
Yes, it was. Okay, here's your bonus question. In addition to wanting France to return the Venus de Milo, Greece wants Britain to return these sculptures, which were removed from the Parthenon by a namesake ambassador to the Ottoman Empire in 1801.
The Elgin marbles.
That's correct. Okay. All right, next one, 3. While stationed at this location, soldiers subsisted on a flour and water mixture called fire cake and a trident stews called the pepper pot. The Conway Cabal blamed
This Valcourt.
Yes.
Something tells me you guys know it too. All right, so here's your bonus, guys. Washington led his troops to Valley Forge after inconclusive engagements with this British general who succeeded Thomas Gage as Commander-in-Chief of North America.
How?
Well, you tell me how. Okay, that's right. That was just a joke. Yeah, whatever. All right, correct. 4. Days after this event, the historian Dukas recounted that its central perpetrator ordered Lucas Notaras' execution. Isidore of Kiev described dressing up a corpse in his robes to evade capture during this event in a letter to Nicholas V. A massive cannon was designed by the Hungarian engineer Orban
For Constantinople?
Yep. Probably the same word.
Alright, here's your bonus question, guys. Name this last Byzantine emperor who died during the fall of Constantinople. Earlier, he reconstructed the Hexamilion in an unsuccessful attempt to keep out the Ottomans.
Constantine the 12th? Constantine the 12th?
The 11th.
Oh, come on.
One of them.
Yeah.
One of them.
I was close.
That's all right. All right, 5. A rebellion in this state began shortly after a king declared that, "My father disciplined you with whips, but I will discipline you with scorpions." Another king of this state had his bloodline extinguished by Jehu after he was slain at Ramoth Gilead by the Arameans while leading forces alongside Jehoshaphat. The kingdom of Judah was formed after a breakup.
Like Israel?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean,
Pretending the Bible was.
bonus question. This queen of Israel convinced Ahab to begin worship of Baal. She was later thrown from a window and devoured by stray dogs.
Jezebel.
Jezebel, that's right. Don't you hate getting devoured by stray dogs? That's just-
Happens all the time.
Heck of- Right? Am I right?
Yeah, no, it's not.
If you get to
If the dogs were actually owned by somebody, that would make it a little bit better, but stray dogs?
Oh, yeah, no.
I hear you.
I mean, you gotta have private property.
Okay, number 6. During this battle, the 44th Mongolian Division was ordered to launch
Calling ball?
Incorrect. To launch a cavalry charge against machine guns and subsequently suffered 2,000 casualties. In this battle, the Rasputita phenomenon delayed a strike at Tula. After a heavy loss at Vyazma, one side withdrew behind the Mozhik.
Battle of Moscow?
That's correct.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right, guys, your bonus question. The defense of Moscow was aided by this artificial phenomena, which required reservoirs near Dubna. In the 80 Years' War, this phenomena was used to defend Alkmaar and Leyden.
Like intentional flooding?
No, he's asking flooding marshes.
Flooding marshes?
Yeah, I mean, I'm accepting your first answers.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Because intentional flooding.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
Round about way of saying military incompetence.
Scorn for sure, please.
Okay, 7. After defeat, the future Emperor Marcian swore to never again take up arms against these people, who used fire ships to win the Battle of Cap Bone. One of these people repeated, "Vanity of vanities, all is vanity."
But those.
Yes.
Nice.
What was it? Vandals.
Vandals.
Oh.
Awesome. Damn, Vandals, Vandals.
Yeah, vanity vanity. So this one. I don't understand what that means. I just know that.
Okay, here's your bonus question, guys. Aside from making the aforementioned deal with the future Emperor Marcian, this Vandal leader agreed to Pope Leo's request and did not slaughter the inhabitants of Rome during his sack of the city in 455.
Do you know this?
No.
What's the famous one?
Vandalic.
Yeah, incorrect. Gaiseric, or Genseric.
Oh, Jim Surrey sounds better than Gator.
Yeah, I don't judge.
No.
All right, number 8. During this Chinese dynasty's reign, the state of Nanzhao was unified to its southwest, while Karabalgashun was created at the capital Uyghur Khaganate. Sorry. The Japanese Emperor Momu promulgated the Taiyo Code, which drew up this Chinese dynasty's government system. The Zhao dynasty, led by Wu Zetian,
The Tong.
yes,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
okay?
Why would they
All right,
do
New
this?
Jersey, here's your bonus question.
I don't get that.
An Lushan's father was from this Central Asian region north of Bactria, which had its capital at Samarkand. Alexander the Great captured a Persian fortress called this region's Rock.
Transoxiana.
Incorrect. Correct answer is the Sogdia or Sogdiana. Or Sogdia. All right, that is that right.
I thought it was PS2.
What was the score? What's the score? What's the score now?
All right, we have 120, 90, 20. All right, so our leaders, 120, gentlemen?
20?
No. Yeah, 120, 90, 20. All right, so you guys get to choose from French Protestants, Battle of Marathon, Operation Condor.
I'll go to French Protestants.
You sure? Okay, fine.
French Protestants.
Operation Condor happened to me, but.
French Protestant.
Okay. French Protestants it is.
You get nonsense.
All right, so your prompt is name the. Okay, name the group of French Reformed Protestants who were persecuted in the 16th and 18th centuries.
Huguenots.
The bloody 1572 attack on Protestants instigated by Catherine de Medici.
St. Bartholomew's Day Massacre.
The border region of France with a large number of German Lutherans.
Alsace-Lorraine.
The edict issued by Louis XIV revoking the Edict of Nantes.
Fontainebleau.
The Protestant stronghold in the Charente-Maritime besieged by Richelieu.
Pass.
The last of the French religious wars fought between the houses of Valois, Guise, and Bourbon.
The War of the Three Henrys.
Correct. The Protestant cause célèbre who was wrongly accused, tortured, and executed for supposedly murdering his son.
Pass.
The uprising against the revocation of the Edict of Nantes in the Cevennes.
The Southern Rising.
No. Yeah. I'm what? Oh, was it was too much? Yeah. Did you see it? Okay, but thank you. All right, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you guys got 50. All right, so that means it goes to New Jersey first. Okay, guys. You have 3. All right, so French Protestants. Name the Protestant stronghold in the
La Rochelle.
Correct. The Protestant cause célèbre who was wrongly accused, tortured, and executed for supposedly murdering his son.
Francois Ravalik?
Incorrect. The uprising against the revocation of the Edict of Nantes in the Cevennes.
This is Braun de Jacquerie.
Incorrect. All right, so you guys got 10 on the bounce back. All right, you guys bounce back. You have 2. Name the Protestant cause célèbre who wrongly accused, tortured, and executed for supposedly murdering his son.
Joel.
Joe? Jean. Billy Joel. No. Jean Calas. C-A-L-A-S. All right. Name the uprising against the revocation of the Edict of Nantes in the Cevennes.
No, okay, we got something crazy.
Okay.
La révolution de Jean-Baptiste le Deuxième.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
you Canadians. The War of the Camisards.